For the Record now continues.
Welcome back. There's some talk about gun control from the federal government. The Republican presidential field is larger, and Democrats can't work out the kinks for their virtual caucus in Iowa. All things we'll talk about this morning with former Scott County Democratic Party Chair Carl Romberg and Iowa Republican Party Chair Jeff Kaufman. Great to see you both again.
Thanks for having us back.
Let's start with Iowa. We're now 148 days away from the Iowa caucuses. Democrats had big plans to include more people in the caucus process by enabling them to do it remotely by computer. The DNC canceled the virtual caucuses when a test showed results could be vulnerable to hackers. Some of the presidential candidates don't like this decision. I guess how much does this impact the Democrats' caucus process, and shouldn't the Democrats have taken steps to have the strongest security possible, especially after that last presidential election when the DNC specifically got hacked, Carl?
Jim, I think there was a huge sigh of relief across the state when the virtual caucus proposal got nixed by the DNC. The Iowa...
because of the vulnerability or something else?
Well, because of something else. This was really a concession to the DNC initially over stories that caucuses are hard to go to, caucuses are hard to jam. You really have to be a dedicated Democrat to show up on a Tuesday night
in winter,
in February. Yes. So this was a plan to, but you know, this was a plan to try and include more people. Let me say at the outset that a caucus is not another word for an election. A caucus is a completely different animal. It's a meeting. There are still 13 states.
People here know that, sure.
People here know that, but I'm not sure people at DNC are as quite aware of it as we are.
Jeff, I want to bring you in here. What do you think about that whole move?
Sure. Well, I've actually visited with Troy Price at least 3 times in the last couple of weeks. Troy is trying to do the right thing here. And he is in a rock and a hard place between wanting to open up access, but at the same time making sure that this doesn't turn into a primary. He is getting some pressure from the DNC. I think he's doing the right thing, by which is first in the nation. I put out a press release just yesterday saying he and I would stand arm to arm if there's anybody on the outside that's trying to use this attempt to make the caucuses safer and better, to try to use this as an excuse that Iowa shouldn't be first in the nation. I think the Democratic caucuses are going to be fine. I think we're going to show the nation once again that we are capable of doing this. And I'll be honest, I'm going to stand with my Democratic colleagues on this one to do what they think is right by Iowa and by the presidents, and make sure that DNC keep educating them. I agree with Carl. I think the RNC sometimes needs to be reminded what the caucuses actually are.
Unified. Wow. Okay, guys. President Trump has more company in his re-election bid from members of his party. Former Massachusetts Governor Bill Weld got in that race in April, and former Illinois Congressman Joe Walsh launched his campaign late last month. Now, no one thinks this will cost Donald Trump the Republican Party nomination, at least I don't think so. Though how much can this hurt him for the general election? Or wouldn't the Republican leadership, though, really be happier if the incumbent wasn't being primaried here, Jeff?
I really think this is a non-starter. I had to look up on Wikipedia who
Joe
Walsh was. I didn't know. I'm still not for certain I know, but here's the thing. Everybody, from my perspective, if you want to run in the Iowa caucuses,
if you qualify for it.
If you qualify. But here's the thing, are you going to be viable? Is saying you're going to run an attempt to get some free national attention, or are you going to come to Iowa multiple times, go to the chicken dinners, and do what it actually takes? If the answer to that latter question is no, then this is a little bit more attention-getting than a serious. But if they get serious, and if they actually want to challenge, we're going to have our straw poll, and they can have their say.
Any concern it dings the president for the general election?
I don't think so. Look, Mark Sanford, he's going to learn a lesson very quickly that the Appalachian Trail does not end up in Washington, D.C., and these others are going to have to make their case. They're going to have to make their case. It's more than just a press release. We want them in Iowa. We want them in Iowa talking to people. If they don't do that, quite frankly, I'm not taking this very seriously.
Carl, you said ouch, but Ted Kennedy did a lot of damage to Jimmy Carter in 1980.
There's no question that this is a attention-seeking maneuver. I would suggest looking at the last Republican nominee for president, who got an awful lot of attention running in the Iowa caucus when everybody dismissed him as, an attention-seeking New Yorker. As a matter of fact, there are like 10 Iowans running for president. I can't name them. I'm sure you can't either.
When we're talking viability, they're not even
seriously.
in the discussion, right?
And I have to say the same about both Sanford and Joe Walsh. The viability.
Bill Weld in this case. Sanford's considering at this point, but okay.
Okay. Okay.
Let's move on.
Go ahead
One
and
more topic
consider.
I think we have time for here. Recent deadly shootings in Texas and Ohio increased the pressure to do something about gun violence. Democrats certainly renewed their call for universal background checks and a ban on assault weapons. The Justice Department sent proposals to the White House a couple of weeks ago. President Trump indicated he could be open to something while protecting Second Amendment rights. He could be okay with tougher background checks, for example, and those red flag laws that would take guns away from people who are considered a risk. I guess how confident are either of you that something will get done here, and what do you expect to see in terms of legislation? Carl, you get the first crack here.
Excuse me, Jeff, this is entirely on you. Moscow Mitch isn't going to budge. You know, the Democrats in the House can pass all kinds of bills protecting American citizens, but they just fall down when they get to you guys over there in the Senate. And who knows what Donald Trump's going to do from between Tuesday and Wednesday.
Well, the president says Democrats and Republicans are talking, though, right? He is saying that. So
I mean, I've heard more discussion about this among Republicans and then back and forth between Democrats and Republicans than I have for a while. I think you have to give the president credit for stepping up and saying, and asking for a conversation. But I think that conversation has to be more than just assault weapon bans, background checks. We have to address mental health. And when you do that, you have to address policies and funding. And it doesn't just happen at the federal level. We've got to have those conversations.
Well, I'm sorry,
at the
mental
state
health
levels.
funding is not the Republican strong suit either in this state or anywhere in the country. The issue is guns are killing people because people have so many guns.
But certainly can't be compartmentalized into any single one issue. That's for sure, guys. I got to cut off. Unfortunately, Jeff Kopp and Carl Romberg. Great discussion as always between you two. That brings us to our question of the week. What do you think about the Democratic Party's decision to cancel the virtual caucuses in Iowa? Send your answer by email to fortherecord@whbf.com or as part of this post on Facebook at the local 4 News WHBF TV page or on my page. Straight ahead, Gaffer Laugher, how Joe Biden turned the tables on his critics. You're watching For the Record.